of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? Your man is home from the cold dark sea, living on the firm dry land. Your man is home from the cold dark sea, safe from the gale's command. Your days of worrying all are past, no more he'll follow the sun. Your days of worrying all are past, your new life has begun. Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? My landlocked man stands on the shore, stares at the clouds in the sky. My landlocked man stands on the shore, without work and wonders why. For he is a man who asks no more than the right to live by his hand. For he is a man who asks no more, forced to live on the lean of the land. Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? There is no need to curse your lot, for jobs will soon be found. There is no need to curse your lot, we'll set him a-digging in a hole in the ground. He will not miss the freedom of the life he left behind. He will not miss the freedom, for we'll educate his mind. Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? The man I love has a windswept heart, and a will as free as the storm. The man I love has a windswept heart, and a will to sail each morn. His will to sail has been denied, we're told for the common good. His will to sail has been denied, now we live on the commons' food. Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why? Woman of the sea, man, why are you crying? Woman of the sea, man, why?
Nain. Early in the day, a dog's barking sounds through Nain, like raindrops in an empty pail. When people talk, a quietness hisses between their words. In Martin's house, teacups are clinking on saucers, crazy cracked along the glaze. A styrofoam igloo on his kitchen table is in danger of floating through the air, while he tells me in sign language, in Inuiatuk, how real snow houses were made. I hear his knife blade slide through the lines of silence, hidden in the depths of the snow.
wish I ever had since the day that I was weaned is to go back to walk again on the rocks of Marasheen, on the hard rocks, the rocky rocks, the rocks of Marasheen. I still recall the sad farewell I bid her on that day, when all upon a whaling ship I went to earn my pay. From out of Rosaroo we sailed to hunt the big fish down. We sailed up on the ocean till we sailed the world around. With girls in every port of call, I did go well astray. Forsaking her I'd left behind back in Placentia Bay. On the hard rocks, the rocky rocks, the rocks of Marasheen. Now in my old and aching age, I think on her once more, of how she fared while waiting for my knock upon her door. What fate was hers I do not know, but in my sleep I've seen her walking on the cliffs above the rocks of Marasheen. On the hard rocks, the rocky rocks, the rocks of Marasheen. On the hard rocks, the dirty rocks, the rocks of
Things gone wrong with my photo album. It's filling up with dead people. Trees are turning yellow, and all the clothes I'm wearing in the snaps look quaint and now old-fashioned. My father looks old in all the photos where he was my age. Gum corners are falling off, and picnic scenes are tilted as crazy as a timepiece. My son is pointing at a baby that is me, and he's laughing. I laugh as camera pointed at me. My father makes me smile and run towards him, and run, stopping startled only when my son laughs. Somewhere in another photo album, my father's running as a baby, stopping only when I open up the covers.
In Placentia Bay, there sat on the shore a young girl who mourned for her love who's no more. For the pride of his manhood is the prize of the sea, and the seagulls still follow on freedom. She lifted her head to an old salt passed by, and held out her hand with a tear in her eye. Said, sit and I'll tell you a tale of great woe, the seagulls still follow on freedom. I come from Toronto upon the mainland, and there's many's a thing here I don't understand. Like, why are these young men still slaves to the sea, while the seagulls still follow on freedom? He lifted his head as he held her small hand, said the sea and its fury are part of this land, and them who can take it, they better not stay, while the seagulls still follow on freedom. The men who quote figures and count the cause lost, they see only the high sea and the lives it has cost. They don't see the life as we know it to be, like the seagulls who follow on freedom. So they cheat us and rob us and continue to say that our only salvation is leaving the bay. But I'll soon be 90, and there's one thing I know, that the seagulls still follow on freedom.
Well, we made it once again, boys. Winter is over. Oh, but there is still snow on the ground. So what? It hasn't got a chance. It is living in jeopardy from day to day. We should pity it because it will soon be ready for the funeral parlor. It is only a matter of another few paltry weeks, and we shall see it disappear into brown and foaming brooks. We shall see the meadows burning green and spangled with little pisabeds, like tiny yellow suns. Winter is over. Oh, but there is still ice in the water. So what? The globe is turning and nothing can stop it, not even Ottawa. We are revolving into light. The fisherman tars his boat on the beach and is heated by two suns, one in the sky and another reflected from the water, and the ice on the cliff behind him drips away to a poor skeleton. It is only a matter of a few more paltry weeks, and we shall see the steam rising from the ponds and from the damp ground behind the plow. We shall see the grandmother sitting out by the doorstep for a few minutes watching the cat. We shall see the small boats a-bustle, piled high with lobster pots in the bow, and the days melting further and further into the night. Winter is over. Praise God and all honor to our forefathers through generations who did never forsake this fine and dear country.